Take one.
Hi guys.
I'd like to introduce Matt. Matt is from the the Bespoke Bar.
Spa, the local high street shop.
I thought I'd got away with that. thebespokebar.com,
Yeah.
and also Gerrys of Soho, or Gerrys of Compton Street.
The infamous Gerrys.
Now, what are we going to make, Matt?
Basically, we're going to make a drink that needs a lot of ice, as you can see from this cube here that we have, which has grown in size overnight, freakishly. This is
How much was that glass?
this glass. Oh, I can't.
And what will happen if you? What happened to you if you break it?
There's a story to that, Ian. This glass is worth about £150.
And what will happen if you break it, or somebody else breaks it? What will happen to you?
Snip.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. So yeah, it's a really good glass. Basically, it's a tricky glass because, as you can see, it doesn't want anything that's playing up. It doesn't have a flat bottom, so it moves around. It's a kind of quite a contemporary designer made that glass. Apparently, I don't know who it is, but it's very effective. And it's a slight green tint, which I enjoy.
It's slightly, ever so slightly expensive.
Yeah, a glint that lets you know it's money. Yeah, but, yeah, so nonetheless, we'll try not to break the glass. Okay, drinks time, I guess. Any questions, Ian?
Well, I'll let you kick off. It's Ron's
Honey Smash. That's what this drink is called. Basically, this is probably one of my all-time favourite drinks. It's made by, from what I can find out, it's made by a guy called Pete Kendall, who used to work for the Match Bar Group. I believe he was at Milk and Honey when he did this, and it's just a classic example of when you get simple ingredients, just be a little bit tricky, and then just kill it with the fruit. And this is just an absolute winner of a drink. I could drink these all night and have done. So yeah.
Allegedly,
yeah.
We're responsible people here.
There's me on the baby sham in the back room. Yeah.
And Sherry.
Also, I should just mention the ice thing, because you were asking me about this block earlier.
Absolutely. I mean, not anyone can get a big block of ice like that. So, any top tips?
Well, this is the kind of thing that a lot of professional bars, a lot of the fancy schmancy clubs and top-end bars will use, and they'll just kind of do this whole thing, while you're there with your date. They'll be like, oh, lovely. And if you're doing that, they'll be doing it a lot better than that, but and taking blocks off, and they'll use big saws and stuff, and it's really cool. It's aesthetically great, and obviously it solves a massive problem of dilution, and this will probably last a whole service on the bar, which is saves you on problems of running back and forth for ice. However, if you want to do this at home, which I know was a point that you really wanted to take on, there is another Skywalker. Basically, if you get these little lovely numbers, which you can find in most little pound shops, it's just a Tupperware tub with a clip on top. And as you can see, I just filled it with mineral water because I'm fancy. And you can use tap, it's absolutely fine, it doesn't really matter so much, as long as it's clean. So Chateau London's good for that. And this is basically, a sort of like a home version of this. And what it means, it's very easy to break up with an ice pick. You can use a roller. Some people use chisels, actually.
Yeah,
they're
bread
quite
pin.
effective. Exactly, yeah. And it's really great. It just means you've got big chunks of ice, as you can see from the stuff I'm using to shake these drinks. That's what I use to shake. I don't like little cubes, they don't get you anywhere. So this is the future, if you like, of ice. But yeah, it's a really effective way of doing it at home, Ian, and just something worth noting. Okay. Anyhow, we're going to get with this honey smash. So, the honey smash. Okay, so basically, what we're going to do is we're going to get the spirits. We're going to use gin and vodka together. This is Zubrovka, which is a bit of a Polish tradition. It's really herbal, beautiful, beautiful vodka. Smash it with apple juice, and great when you fuse it with gin. When they do those drinks like what's the one that like Vespa's the classic sort of version of that. Not such with the herbal vodka, but the combination of gin and vodka working all together. And a Long Island iced tea, there's just like bash and smash, like
Chuck everything in it.
6 different spirits, and hope you wake up like with someone that resembles a human being.
Don't talk about me like that.
Easy tiger. But so we'll put these together now and show you how good this drink is. So it's very, very simple, like all the best drinks are. It's 25ml of Zubrovka. And it's 25ml of the wonderful bakery gin, which, surprisingly, I'm in a distillery, I can't find to have. So I'm going to open another one if that's all right with you. And 25ml of this. Because it's a smash, we'll just...
Is that a bit for Ron?
Yeah, it's a bit for later on. Okay, so basically how this is going to work, we're going to get a couple of raspberries in there. As I said earlier about...
Do raspberries actually add flavour? I know they look lovely.
It's a tricky one.
But do they actually add flavour? I mean, I agree they look lovely.
Yeah. Fruit is a, nature is a tricky beast, to say the least. You can get strawberries all year round from the supermarkets and stuff. You want to get them in season, but as you probably know, and all the people watching this know, the best strawberries you're ever going to get are the ones you go out as a kid and you pick them in the field and you've got, strawberry juice all over your face and your shirt and hay everywhere and stuff, To kind of get that flavour all year round from a fruit is nigh on impossible. So the kind of box clever way of thinking is to really make your own purees. You can buy great bags of frozen fruit, which might sound a bit funny, but they're kind of frozen at their peak, so it's fresh, technically.
And all the configurations for this drink, so where you're putting bits in, all those exact configurations will be on our website, won't they?
Absolutely, yeah. All the recipes for all these drinks are going to be on the oldbakerygin.com website. And you'll be able to see my ugly mug and myriad recipes. Okay, so going back to this, we've got 25 ml of Zubrovka, we've got 25 ml of the Old Bakery Gin. Very easy thus far. Got a few cheeky raspberries in there, 3, which I'll just give a quick muddle. So this is the whole thing about purees, and you see it when you see the colour of the drink. Oh, it's looking fantastic. The purees just, they integrate so well. You don't
can smell it from here.
Yeah, these are really good. These, I believe the company I use are Boudouin, and they make great purees. Really well done this one. So I'm going to kind of add about 15 ml of each puree. Mix it up, a bit of raspberry, a bit of strawberry. There we go. Being that it's a smash, we have to add a couple of other bits. We need some lemon juice, which I've already kind of pre-done here, thankfully. No little splash of that because you don't want it too sweet. And here comes the magic. Right now, here comes the magic. It's the honey. I'm gassing a bit. This is runny honey. When you want to integrate honey into a drink, don't ever use just runny honey and dump it in the drink or the shaker and think it's going to work, because it will not. I've seen it done on so many YouTube videos.
What will happen if you do that, though?
It's just going to sit at the bottom of your glass, sit at the bottom of the shaker. It's naff. And I've seen professional people doing it, and they're like, yeah, just stick a bit of runny honey in there. It's not going to integrate in the drink. It's not the nature
of it. So what have you done with your runny honey? Okay,
well, this is how we used to do it. In a really nice bar I used to work in with a good old crew and some real good friends. This is 2 jars of honey, which is 3/4 of a jar of hot water. No more, no less. That gives your honey a really beautiful viscosity and allows it to integrate into the drink. This will keep in the fridge. I mean, look, you could keep it in the fridge technically for a couple of months. I'd probably keep it in the fridge temperature for about 2 weeks. It's only a couple of jars of honey, so it's not a backbreaker. Anyhow, how long has it taken to make this drink? Imagine what the bar will last. It's gone about. Okay, so it smells lovely.
My dad's being really impatient.
Of course he is. He's had 2 already. He's like, where's my next drink?
Oh, it smells lovely.
It is lovely. Lovely. Okay, so we get 15 ml of this in there.
Take 2. Hello. Matt, right, Matt, what went wrong there? Come on.
I was gassing, we ran out of battery.
Right, Matt, whose fault is it? You're allowed to point. No, you're allowed to point.
I feel powerful. You.
It's Simon. It's never Simon.
It's my fault. Okay, let's just reiterate over this. Okay, so in here, 25 ml of Zubrovka, 25 ml of Old Bakery Gin, a little smidgen of raspberry puree, a little smidgen of strawberry puree, a couple of fresh raspberries. Let me refer to my notes. 15 ml of honey syrup and 25 ml of lemon juice. That's all sitting in there, lovely. Very unprofessional when you check the book, but we've got to do it now and then. That's all done. So now I'm going to add the apple juice, which I have prepared earlier somewhere. It's right here. So, your fruit, buy a juicer.
Did you make this yourself, didn't you, last night?
I did. Yeah, I was up till like 2 o'clock in the morning juicing like a maniac. But buy a juicer, buy a blender. I cannot say that strongly enough. Invest in a couple of nice shakers. They're not bank breakers. invest in a little bit of kit.
And it just allows you to step up from making normal drinks to high quality.
It's like trying to repair a car with a pair of tweezers and a thing. You know, you can get so far, you know, but you kind of really need to have a little bit of kit. And it's cool to have. It's great birthday presents and stuff. And maybe we'll do something on the website at a later date and suggest some stuff, which is really cool. Just to say, for the sake of it, this one here is a Salvatore Calabrese shaker. He's a bit of an industry legend, and I can tell you firsthand from using these for a long time, these are amazing shakers. They're not cheap, but well worth investing in. Anywho, right, so we're all done. Right, so all I need to add now, and add a touch more honey. Just a smidgen more. Then we put in the fresh mint. And then
I can smell that mint.
Yeah, it's killer, isn't it?
Lovely.
As soon as you smack a bottom, she just... Lovely. So I've used Braben apples, but you know, whatever you can get your hands on. At about 60-70 ml, you know, don't be too shy with the apple juice, it's all right. Okay, so we're ready to rock and roll. Do you want to have a sniff of this?
Oh, it smells lovely.
Yeah, it's great already.
That
there,
smells
isn't it?
fantastic.
Yeah. It's already sort of taking shape and stuff. And you'll see how good this drink is. It's really beautiful. Right, so in goes the ice. And you don't have to shake this too hard, just a quick. And the butterfly. Really expensive glass, which I'm really worried about doing any bloody damage to it. You see here with all this like kind of hand cracked ice stuff, and you see how much better it looks.
It looks lovely.
Yeah. So this is the honey smash. I'm going to use a fine strainer on this one because there's mint in it and stuff, and you don't want that stuck in your teeth when you're trying to shut your dates out.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's killer. It's an absolute killer.
That looks the nuts.
Yeah, it is lovely. Well, hey!
Careful with the glass.
I tell you, mate.
Careful with the glass, because you'll be in
fucking
trouble.
glass. This is when you have to go renegade with it. If you make professional, we just carry on. Stay here on the real bar, don't mess around. £150 and the glass don't stand up straight. You work that one out. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to have to grasp and tell on you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So that is effectively the honey smash right there. It'll make a bit of a mess, don't worry about it. I'm just going to put a bit of orange in there. You can put what you want in a honey smash. It's kind of quite a loosely put together drink. You don't need to be fancy schmancy with it. What else can I put in it? A cheeky raspberry. There you go. And there's a honey smash. Enjoy.
Cheers, Matt.
Pleasure.
Oh, that is beautiful.
A killer drink.
I genuinely thought it was going to be really sweet and full of honey.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, it's magic drink, that.
Dad, I'll be honest with you, I don't think you're going to like this.